I'm back. Alright, what's good, y'all? Today we're reacting to Don't Get Out That Bed, Little Bruh, by my boy, Bill Feezy. Yo, if y'all know about Bill Feezy, then you missing out, bro. Bill Feezy, in my opinion, is one of the best storytellers on YouTube. Gang, he was in he was in jail. I forget how long he was locked up, but he was in jail. He tell prison stories, blah blah blah, and he tell them so good, bro. Like, let's just get straight into it, yeah. Where the screen at? We cool? All right, bet. Let's get popping.
What's up, brother? What's up, sister? My name Bill. I went to prison when I was 19 for making poor decisions. Spent 9 years, got out at the age of 28. During my time in prison, I've seen and been around people that were sexually assaulted. I've seen murders with my own 2 eyes, brutal murders, people getting stabbed. I've seen so much corruption. I've seen people get so depressed and commit suicide. My brothers and sisters, I'm just encouraging y'all to the best of your ability, try to do the right thing, man. Stay out them jails, stay out them prisons. It's not worth it, because you could go in and never make it out.
And what, my fault, Bill. I ain't mean to cut you off like that. I know you about to start your video up, bro. My fault, gang. But nah, yeah. One thing that I will say, and I like a couple times a week, we talk about this in engineering class. Not for me, like not as a lesson, but like me in my table group. For me, yeah. One thing that you will never, how am I about to word this? No, let me just say this. Don't go to jail, bro. Because I promise you, after hearing, like, what's his name? Jay tell stories and Bill tell stories, bro. Like, Jay live life and Bill Feezy, bro. After hearing them two tell stories, gang, about how I was in jail, bro, I feel like me personally, if you know me personally, then you know, like, I'm a tough dude, and like I can handle shit, but prison life, dude, I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it. Like, I would genuinely be on my P's and Q's and do everything that I can to avoid going to prison, bro, going to jail. Because after hearing these stories, gang, it's not easy, bro. It's not easy, bro. You not gonna be the biggest dude in that jail. And even if you is, you can still get fucked up real bad, real quick. So stay out, bro. Stay out. It's not for you. You not made for prison. You not gonna be top dog in prison at all, gang. I'm telling you right now. You not.
Doe, it's your boy Billy. Hey, listen, we're gonna jump straight into this. So we standing out there in the range. You got me, this dude named Mac. We sitting out there chilling. We see an altercation going on over here with this young individual by the name of J3 and his roommate. Now, he's a young dude, bro. I think J3 like 19. He been in prison less than a year. He's skinny as hell, you know what I'm saying? To be honest, remember what I told y'all about the forehead and the eyes? You know, I think he might be a little, roommate going off on him, like calling him slow, telling him stop playing with him, stop touching his stuff, all kind of stuff like that. Dude J3 like walking out the room, walking backwards, like looking up. The dude that's in front of him, his roommate that was arguing with him, that was telling him stop touching my stuff, he swings. J3 weaved. He came back with the other one. J3 tried to weave it. Boom, he caught him, hit him right in the mouth. Immediately, my homeboy Mac take off running down there. I'm like, Mac, but that ain't got nothing to do with you, Mac. Mac is about 240 solid, probably about 6'3", big country boy. He from somewhere in the country. I forgot which one of them cities he from. Mac don't bother nobody. mind his business. He just a little OCD, but he mind his business, all that. So, you know, there's a few people in the down that route with Mac, including me. I go walking down that way. There's a few people that meet us down there, like, that's all coming down there together at the same time. So when Mac shoot down there, immediately he get to arguing with bro, calling him I guess him and Mac had an altercation before because Mac was saying, you didn't do shit. When I smacked him, you, now you in this, you want to try to bully me and fight. So him and the dude arguing, going back and forth. He trying to tell him J3 keep touching his stuff. His people don't help J3 up. And you know you got people, they're like, Matt, come on up out of here, bro. So he really punking them out, you know what I'm saying? Like chumping them off real bad. And I guess the dude felt as if he couldn't go out bad. You know what I'm saying? So he swung at Mac. Mac weaved, hit him. Took him for that ride. Mac beat the skin off him. And dude was pretty big too. He wasn't big as Mac, but he had far more size than J3, you know what I'm saying? But they was in the wrong, did what they did, but it was nothing. Dude probably didn't even land 5 punches. Mac was on his ass like white on rice. So once it was over with, you know, you got a lot of people really run in and go to breaking it up once the police see all the crowd around and go to beating on the door like, hey man, what the hell y'all doing in there? So Mac leave out, so J3 done finally came back too. You know what I'm saying? So Mac didn't have a roommate. Mac stayed right next door to me. So Mac was like, say J3. He was like, man, pack up, come to my room, little bro, you straight? He was like, hey home, hey bro. The door was still open, so bro who he just beat up looked out at him. He said, bro, let that man get his shit. He said, bro, you touch him, try to do anything else to him, cause that shit, I'm back on your ass. And a dude came out the room. He had a rag on his mouth was bleeding. He said, bro, go on pack your shit, bro. And J3 went in there and dude just walked out. Matt came down there to me. He was like, just spank that, baby. Come on, man, all that bullying shit, picking on people, man, that shit is some shit, bro. I hate lame shit like that. You wouldn't do that to nobody else in here. You about can't whoop nobody else in here. But you gonna try it on Brooklyn. He small as hell. And niggas feel like he a green bean, woo-doo-doo-doo. So dude go trying to argue with Mac. Mac like, man, shut up. I don't want to talk to you no more, bro. Shut up. Stop talking to me. So Mac walk in the room, go to clean up, doing this thing. And I was thinking when J3 was coming up the steps with all his stuff and coming around from come to the room, I kind of laughed, I kind of giggled to myself, and I said, little bro might not like it up here with Mac. And like I say, Mac is good people. And you know, if your main objective is like safety, security, maybe you're a little timid, Slick would rather be in the room with somebody that's, you know, a little more on point, then Mac is your guy. Mac gonna have your back. Mac with all the bullshit, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. So that'd be a good option for somebody like that. But if it's just like you just want to be player, you just want to kick back, you don't want all these damn rules, all these regulations, you don't want a roommate that's doing too much, Mac probably wouldn't be your guy. Mac been locked up for a while. So little bro come up there, he put his stuff down. So he hit the door, let Mac know. I looked in the room when he did it, Mac was in there wiping the walls down. So Mac was like, hold on, let me just get the room right. So he like, all right, bet. So he started just randomly talking to me. He like, yeah, I'm up here next to that boy Bill, man. I'm up here next to that boy C. Bill. He said, hey, man, welcome to the neighborhood, man. I should have told him, welcome to Yountville. Fuck, nigga. Nah, let me stop playing. So, yeah, so we sitting there chopping it up.
I might do this video. I might do that video one day. Bro, if you don't know Bill Fees and you don't know that story about King Young, you gonna know one day, bro. You gonna know one day. I might do that one day. Yeah, I might do that.
He just telling me about like what happened.
That's a good story.
How
King
it started.
Young,
he said he keep touching his stuff, but he was telling me, bro, on some junted out shit. And what he saying he touched was the broom whenever he grabbed it. He basically was saying his roommate said, if I'm the one that get up and go get the broom, I don't give a damn if you want to sweep. I went and got it. I brought it in my room. That means it belongs to me while I'm using it. So if he grabbed it to sweep something, then bro started tweaking. I Slick thought he was lying because that makes absolutely no sense.
Wait, what? Huh? I don't think I got there, huh?
Whenever he grabbed it, he basically out. What started it, he say, bruh said he keep touching his stuff, but he was telling me, bro, on some jointed out shit. And what he saying he touched was the broom whenever he grabbed it. He basically was saying his roommate said, if I'm the one that get up and go get the broom, I don't give a damn if you want to sweep. I went and got it. I brought it in my room. That means it belongs to me while I'm using it. So if he grabbed it to sweep something, then bruh started tweaking. I slick thought he was lying. Because that makes absolutely no sense.
It don't make no sense.
I couldn't say the man was lying because I don't know the situation. You know what I'm saying? So I just was like, whoop-de-doo it is.
Hold on, y'all. Setting up a little. That's the bro. My bad, y'all. Bro just texted me.
It what it is. Bro done walked off 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? I done went in the room. I'm doing stuff on the phone, doing stuff on the phone. Then came back out the room. And Mac was just now coming up sweating. He like, boy, finally, boy. So J3 came back up there. He like, but give it about 10 minutes, just let the flow drop. So J3 was like, all right, bet. But you could tell by the way he looked. He probably like, nigga, I've been waiting 20, 30 minutes. You still want me to wait some more? Mac came over to my room. We rolled up a Chris Brown CD. He leave out after the flow drop. J3 finally come in there. He getting situated. Bro, Mac is standing at the door watching this man. Like everything he do, like if he grab an item and put it on top of the box, like he looking at it like that. If he grab his mat and slam it down on the bunk, like he looking, everything he touch and reach for. I'm like, Mac, what the hell wrong with you, man? But I already knew, you know, Mac had some more extra type stuff going on. Like he be on stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, bro, come on now, leave the damn man alone, you know what I'm saying? So he like, man, I just like, you know, bro, once I be trying to see, you know, what else I need to hit next, just based off what somebody else done touched or did, feel me? I just like to keep everything clean, you know what I'm saying? So he leave.
So what I'm hearing so far, Mac, he like a clean freak, like he got bad OCD, right? I'm like that, kind of. But like, I'm like that kind of, but I'm not to the extent where I'm gonna be like, if you touch this right after I clean it, I gotta go deep clean it again and blah 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 blah. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be like, yo, I just cleaned it, like, feel me? You see me clean and blah blah blah, whatever. But like, I'm not going to the extent where I'm gonna get on your ass because you just touched something that I just cleaned, bird. I'm not doing that. Nah, I'm not doing that.
He get his stuff, he leave while bro packing up, he go to the shower. J3 stepped out, you could tell he was looking for Mac because he cut his eyes like this. He was like, CB, what the hell wrong with Mac? I said, what you mean? He said, man, that man was just watching the hell out of me, man, while I was putting my stuff out. I said, bro, just OCD. He like everything clean, 24/7. He don't like nothing dirty. He don't like no stains nowhere. Mac the type of person that if
like that, but to a certain
on
extent.
the sink with my hand like this, talking to him, he'll sit there and keep talking to me, but as soon as I leave out, he'll grab some bleach or some disinfectant and he'll wipe off where I just touched. He's just that type of person, bro, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, oh, okay, shit, that should be straight. You should be straight then. I'm like, yeah, Mac is not a bad person. Mac, good people. The nigga just don't like dirt, bro. He don't like nothing dirt related, you know what I'm saying? So Mac ended up coming back out the shower. I'm coming back upstairs. I thought I was going to get my phone from somebody. When I'm walking upstairs, well, Mac had already came out the shower a few minutes earlier. So when I'm coming back upstairs, Mac's standing at the door. He's like, bro, let me buy another one, bro. He handed me 200 bucks. I said, come on, what the hell going on? He stepped in there. He said, bro, I don't know about this little nigga, bro. I said, what you mean? He said,
if y'all, my fault, I'm a little bit late. I just caught that. If you don't know how they usually pay for stuff in prison, they don't pay for shit like with cash. Like commissary, like the snacks and stuff, like the honey buns, chips, summer sausages, what's it called? The noodle packs. Yeah, that's their currency in jail, bro. That's their currency in prison, bro. You don't be paying. I mean, it's certain situations like when you paying for a phone, then yeah, you gonna go through Cash App, you gonna go Green Dot, you gonna go I don't think it's Chase. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, like for stuff like that, then yeah, you gonna pay with real money. But like stuff like little stuff like weed. Like you gonna hear Bill say Al Green as weed. I forgot which one is cigarettes. But yeah. Yeah. They don't use real cash. So when you hear Bill say, what's it called? Let me pay for that real quick, blah 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 blah. He usually talking about either Cash App, like if it's for a phone, or what's it called? But yeah, my bad. Little yap shit.
Bruh, I don't know, bruh. He just he keep touching shit too fidgety, bruh. Look, bruh, you know I do the flows on my hands and knees. I said, yeah. So basically, what he mean by that, you got a lot of people, including myself, that are sweep out the room, and then once I'm done sweeping, I just take the mop and mop the floor and stay outside the room until the floor dry. Not Mac. Mac, one of them type people, he go far. That man keep extra towels. He be buying extra towels from people after he sweep the floor. And listen, he do 2 sessions of sweeping. He used the regular broom first, he said, just to get all the big stuff because it's still straggling dirt left anyway. Then the man take a big ass dry towel, gets on his hands and knees, and do every part of the floor like this until he got everything outside the room. Then he take water, squirt it down on the floor. He take a shampoo, squirt it on the floor, all kind of little stuff, squirt it down on the floor. And then he get a real wet rag, wring it out on it. And that man literally gets on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Every single piece of the floor. He want his floor in the room super clean. And he's telling me that J3.
I mean, I feel like he's just doing that because he in prison, bro. Cause like when you I don't think he that, like if he was outside of jail, I don't think he's doing that. But after like watching Tommy G like go to them prisons, especially going to the what's it called, Clayton County, what's it called? Yeah, I feel like he's just doing that because he in jail, like prison. That's a dirty place. That is a dirty place, and I feel like I just feel like he don't wanna deal with all that dirt and stuff like that. So I can get that, but getting on my hands and knees and trying to get all that dust and stuff up, like whatever straggling dust after he sweeped and all that, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. Call me dirty, bro. I'm not doing that.
Keeps tracking up the room. Every time he go out and come back in, he can see the imprint from the bottom of his crop. Now keep in mind, Matt has been in that room by himself for about 3 months, bro. Every single person before J3 that moved in that room was out of there in about 2 days tops. Maybe 3.
Oh, no.
Maybe with an exception of 3.
Oh, no.
One time. Nobody stayed in the room with Matt. So I don't know if he do that shit on purpose or if that's just really how he coming for real. But he was just telling me like that, and I was just like, bro, you gotta, on some real shit, I mean, you know, that's your tactic. You live how you wanna live. You know, you in prison, nigga. I can't tell you what to do. But, bro, you can't be telling niggas they can and cannot come in and out the room or don't track up the floor. He like, I ain't saying you can't come in and out the room. You a grown man, but nigga, at least take your shoes off before you hit the door and shit. I said, man, you can't tell no nigga that, bro. Unless that's just an agreement that both of y'all didn't agree to.
Bro.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view. Now,
y'all know me, I'm gonna cut that one out. But what I was gonna say, bro, this dude Bill always thinks somebody coming after him, bro. I'm dead, yo. He always thinks somebody coming after him, bro. Like when you see Bill do this little head turn or like looking around type shit, bro, he thinks somebody coming after him, bro. Like that's the. I'm telling you, that's that on point, bro. That's that on pointness you gotta have while you locked up, bro. That's where you got it from. I'm telling you.
And came up with, bro, but you can't just tell no nigga not to track up the flow and this and this. He like, yeah, shit me if I can't. Hell if I can't. Like, man, just spare the young man, bro. You know that man ain't on nothing. He's like, it ain't about that, bro. I'm just saying. So probably the next day. Now here's another thing I left out about J3. This is another reason I believe be the major thing why they leave out the room. J3 got this thing where he clean up again. He do about 2 or 3 cleans a day. But every day after the 9 o'clock count, or if they taking too long, he'll do it before. He cleans up the room, including the whole floor, like I just said, and he locking that door. He ready to lay down. J3 not one of them people that be up. I mean, not J3. Mac, he's not one of them people that's finna be up hanging out talking to you all night. With that being said, he give all of his roommates an option. When I lock this door at 9 p.m., either you're in or out. If you're out, weekdays it ain't getting open back up until 11:30 when the police come open it, or on the weekends, it ain't getting open back up until 1 a.m. till the police come, so it's up to you. And I just was like, well, that'll never work with me. You're not finna now the only way I'm okay with that is if I'm...
So you telling me you a grown-ass man telling another grown-ass man that when I lock this door at 9 o'clock and you not in this room by 9, that's basically like your mom saying you better be in this house when them street lights come on. Yeah, you not my father, dude. You not gonna be telling me all this, bro. That's like, I ain't gonna lie, right there, Mac could really get killed for something like that. But him being, what Bill say, 6'3", 240 or 230, that's probably what's saving him. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you could definitely get, like, if Bill was to say that, Bill would have probably got pulled out. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm on the same type of time, and I was for a long time. Right after about 9 o'clock, man, it was over. I'm ready to kick back in the bed, man. But that's why a lot of people didn't want to stay in the room with Mac. So I hear him talking to J3 one day. I hear him telling him, like, bro, that shit gonna finna be over with. You know what I'm saying? So J3 laughing, like Mac bullshitting or something. You know what I'm saying? I guess not really understanding, like, his logic. Like, what the hell sense would that make? About 2 days later, I guess Mac wasn't really on it. He probably was just like, bro, this is a young nigga. I think he probably spared him. Probably made an exception for him. You know what I'm saying? All I know is I'm coming out the room, you hear Mac saying, hey, little boy, you really got me fucked up. You really got me fucked up. I helped you out. I thought you was a little cool-ass young nigga when that goof-ass, soft-ass, scary-ass nigga knocked your motherfucking ass out now. He said, but bro, you got me fucked up. You really, really, really starting to piss me the fuck off and get on my nerves, bro. They like, what the fuck going on, big bro? What the hell I did? He said, hey, listen, bro, I keep telling you the same shit over and over. And I didn't even really stress my rule, cause nigga, you still been in and out while I'm in this bitch trying to go to sleep at 9 o'clock, bro. He said, nah, I'm telling you right now, officially, bro. At 9 p.m., the second I get done cleaning up and I leave that door open for 10 minutes for that flow to dry, once that flow get dry, if your ass ain't right there by that door, I wouldn't give a fuck what you doing. I'm locking it and I'm going to sleep, bro. And y'all gonna have to wait till the police come open that door back up. We not finna keep doing this, bro. You coming in this bitch after I done cleaned up. You got dirt stains and shit on the sink, piss on the toilet.
Oh no.
Tracking up the fucking flow. Like, come on, bro. Hell no, we ain't finna do that. We ain't finna do that at all. So J3 like, man, you tripping, man. J3 go in the room with him. You hear them still arguing loud. I push up. I'm not studying what the hell they got going on over there. Come back down. When I come back down, Mac is outside on the rail. I said, what the fuck on? Y'all got that shit figured out? He said, I got it figured out. Ain't no we didn't figure out shit. I said, what the conclusion you came up with? He said, just 'cause that little dumb man, they got a smart ass mouth. And I kept fucking telling him, bro, all I'm asking you to do, just be a clean nigga, be this, be that. He said, he still ain't did it. He said, what I'm about to do is, I just told that young nigga, don't let your feet touch my floor after 9 p.m. I said, hold up, come in here, G, smoke a Chris Brown with me. He said, man, I don't even want a Chris Brown. I said, well, just smoke one with me.
Why is my camera not focused? Yo. Alright, there we go.
I light up the Chris Brown. I said, hold on, let me process this shit in my mind. I said, you told a nigga, don't let your feet touch my flow after.
What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? It's like your mom telling you, do not let them street lights catch you after 9 o'clock. This grown ass man that has no blood relation, don't know this dude, whatever the fuck, he telling another grown ass man, do not let your feet touch this ground, touch my ground after 9 o'clock. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. No, like, no, I'm not doing that. You not finna talk to me like that, gang.
The 9 p.m. He said, hell yeah, I'm not even playing like that. I said, well, first off, motherfucker, that ain't your flow. You don't own this shit.
Exactly, boy.
This belongs to the Georgia Department of Corrections. So he like, yeah, yo, I want to play. I ain't playing with no nigga. I'm dead serious, bro. I said, so, bro, you told this grown man. He said, he's a young adult. I said, well, you told this young adult, don't let his feet touch the floor after 9 p.m. He said, facts. I said, so if he get up and go whatever, then what? He said, I'm going to beat his fucking ass and kick him out my room. I said, Matt, so what was the point in you going to help the young nigga and get it? He said, bro, I was just trying to help him. I didn't know the nigga was finna be stupid and disrespectful like this, bro. I just don't like niggas doing that. That's why I get into it with every single one of my roommates. I said, well, Matt, if you get into it with every single roommate,
you the problem.
Have you ever considered that maybe you're the problem or your rules are not realistic? He said, fuck no. I said, Matt, I'm gonna keep this shit all the way honest with you. If me and you was roommates and you told me as a grown man, hey bro, don't let your foot touch my floor after 9 p.m., basically telling me, do not get out your bed. Bro, I'm a number one, think you on some funny shit. I'm a number two, think you on some funny. I ain't gonna know what the fuck to think, but I can promise you my feet gonna be touching that floor after 9 p.m. And he was like, yeah, nigga, if you was my roommate, we'd either just be fighting or nigga, you would be moving out my room.
Yeah, I know me. I'm gonna cut this one out.
Could you use up to $800? Find it at BioLife. Up to $800 is waiting for you. Just donate plasma, get paid.
I'm gonna cut this one out. Y'all know me.
And I was like, yeah, folks, he just it out. His mind just way too gone with this shit. So I did something on purpose, bro. I purposely did something just to see over the course of the next few days. I just wanted to see something. If he lying. If that's really what happened for real, you know what I'm saying? Or if there ain't no shit like that going on. So I'll be looking at my watch. Let's just say it's like 8:50 on purpose. I see J3. I'll be watching him before he go in the room, but I'll make sure it's close to 9 o'clock. So it was like 8:50 one day. So I'm sitting there on the rail, just leaning up on the rail. I look over here and there behind me to the door, just to see if, I see movement and stuff in the room or whatever. And then right when they hit like 8:59, exactly, look over again, I saw J3 in the bed pulling the cover up. So I waited about 30 seconds. Matt was in the shower. I knock on the door. He like, yo, I pull the door. I'm like, hey, little bro, you need to use the phone? I was like, I remember you said something to me about it, but I got there and had so much going on. He was like, hell yeah, if I could make a quick little call real quick, I appreciate that. He was like, hell yeah, if I could make a quick little call, I appreciate that, man. That'd be smooth. I was like, all right, for sure, just come grab the phone real quick. He was like, hey. I was like, yeah. He was like, you can't bring it to me? Yeah, hell no, nigga, because I got to get it off the charger and I got to throw, bro, this and this. Why you can't just come grab it? He was like, man, to be honest, bro, I'm tired, bro. I just don't even feel like, you feel me? I said, so you can't get off of your bed, come to the door, come to my door, get the phone, and then come back in here. He said, man, hell nah, my legs tired of hell, man. I said, dang, all right, bro, for sure. I didn't even take that nigga the phone. I just wanted to see what he was gonna say. And I was just like, damn. That shit crazy. So when Matt come back out, I was looking at him. He looking at me, he like, what time is it? What time is it? I look at the thing. I said, bro, it's 9:22. He was like, watch this, bitch, that nigga better be. And he went and looked in the thing. So he like, I'm gonna be right back. He go in the room. He come back out. I say, G, you really got that man scared of you talking about his feet better not touch your floor? He was like, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of that trifling nasty little shit, bro. After I clean up this room, I can't sleep like that, bro. You know, cleanliness is close to godliness. That's how my relationship.
Ain't no way he trying to put religion into this game. There's no way. You sitting here as a grown man bossing another grown man around, talking about this is a connection to this is a connection to God. Come on, cuz you gotta be through, bro.
Relationship with the Most High stay afloat, because cleanliness is next to godliness.
This
and I just can't. That nasty shit, I just can't do it, bro. And they can't be nasty around me. And I say, this nigga just tried to put God in the equation.
You see?
For why he
you see
mishandling the shit out of a nigga. So I was like, nah, I didn't know you were serious. I said, I just tried to get him my phone. For real, he would not get out that bed. He was like, man, I'm not playing with him. I told him if he get out that bed after 9 p.m., I'm beating his ass. I said, so what if this man real life has to use the bathroom? He said, he better hold it till tomorrow, bro.
Oh, no.
I said, hell no, Mac. You can't do no shit like that, bro.
Oh,
said,
no.
Do what the fuck I want to do. Shit, Mac push off. So, but I ain't gonna cap, bro. I think your feet better not touch my floor after 9 p.m. shit went on for about 2 or 3 weeks. Weeks, not minutes, not hours, not days, but weeks. Bro, can you imagine being in prison as a grown man and another grown man tell you some bullshit like that?
No.
And you actually like listen to it?
Nope. Not doing
Your feet better not touch my floor after 9 p.m. Are you serious, bro? Are you fucking serious? So it probably went on for some weeks, bro. And one night I was lying there arguing with this girl on text message. It's a girl that worked at the prison, actually. I was trying to holler at her about something. And I was texting her and I was arguing with her about something. Man, it's about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm up late as hell. I'm really getting ready to put my phone up for a minute ago. But next thing you know, now I heard, but I'm not paying attention to it. Through the vent, I actually heard like the vibration of piss. And you could hear somebody pissing because our room's right next door. The rooms ain't but this damn big. So when somebody get up in the middle of the night after it's been silent and they go take a leak, you could damn near feel the vibration of the toilet. I don't know even if I'm describing this right.
Bill?
No. Maybe I wasn't.
Cool.
Listen. You can feel the vibration on the wall and on your bed once the toilet flush.
Oh.
But while a person is taking a leak, you can just hear it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about you can feel the vibration of a person taking a leak. Oh, hell no. We ain't no
R. Kelly shit.
You know, no R. Kelly type of business. But you could.
Oh, fuck. I'm dead, yo. I'm fried. I'm dead, yo.
Feel it. You can feel it. You can hear it.
Me, yo.
So then you hear the toilet flush. And it's like a when the toilet flush in there. As soon as you hear the toilet flush, you hear Mac voice saying, "Hey, bro, what the fuck wrong with you, bro? Like, real nigga shit, what the fuck do you got going on, bro?" So I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know why this shit scared me. I guess because it was so quiet. I'm like, what the hell? So you hear J3 like, bro, I had to piss, bro. I had to use the bathroom, bro. He like, but what the fuck did I tell you, bro? So you hear him jumping up and then he said, hold on, bro. Now why the fuck you ain't got no pants on, bro? What do you...
I beg your finest fucking pardon. I beg your finest pardon, yo. Excuse me. You ain't got no clothes on. Are we dead? Yo?
Got going on, bro? So before he even answered the question, you hear Mac again saying, "And bro, why the fuck is you standing up on my toilet like this, bro? What?"
One, you already messed up when you naked taking a piss. But you gonna make it even worse and stand butt booty naked over the toilet, gang? Yo! This nigga is throwed.
What do you got going on, bro? You on some funny type of time? And then you heard J3 say, "No, bro, I'm standing on the toilet because you said my feet can't touch your floor after 9. So I didn't touch your floor with my feet. I just climbed from my bed and stood on top of the toilet on, both sides of the seats with my feet. And I took my pants off because, bro, with the state pants being rough like this and they all in the way, you can't really piss straight down like that, bro. It's gonna get on my pants or it's gonna get all on the toilet seat." So,
oh no.
You heard Mac say, "Bro, so you standing in this room, standing on my toilet that I clean every day, butt naked, taking a piss, standing up on some real weirdo shit."
Oh,
so J3 was like, "Bro, I'm not butt naked, bro. You feel me? I got my drawers on, bro." Mac was like, "Man, I'm finna really hurt you in this bitch, bro." So I was like, say, Mac. So he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Come on, man, spare the young nigga, bro. Spare the young nigga, bro." So he was like, "See me, man, this nigga on some funny shit, bro. Man, this nigga standing on top of the toilet, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, in his drawers, pissing from standing up. I wake up, I see this shit. Come on, bro." I said, "You told him don't let his feet touch your floor, G. He was respecting your rules. Shit, his feet ain't touch your floor, it touched the toilet." And then back to his thing. He said, "But now you can't wash your hands. Now you can't wipe the seat off." I said, "But that's what you told him, Mac. That was your rules." And next thing you know, Mac,
we gonna go back to that. But hey, you said don't let your feet touch my ground, touch my floor past 9 o'clock. He respected your rule. He might have he was a little bit thrown when he did it, but for the most part, he respected your rule. What can you do? Hey.
Mac, that was your rules. And next thing you know, Mac said, "Man, fuck that." All you heard was, you heard J3, bro. You heard J3 fall. And Mac tore his ass up. Mac beat the shit out of him in that room.
Yeah.
But he was screaming so loud. Yeah. See, this is another thing. Whenever it's super quiet in the dorm and something happens like that, middle of the night, an officer could hear that shit a mile away. Not a mile away, I'm just exaggerating, but y'all know what I'm saying. So the officer in the booth heard it, ran in there, ran upstairs, looked through the door, called the code. Police came out and took J3 and Mac out. But once they was out for probably about an hour. J3 came back in, but he had all kind of shit on him, patches and shit, gauzes and shit. He went to medical.
Yeah.
And they patched him up. His nose was busted open and all kind of stuff that had stuck up in his nose. And when the doors popped the next day, I wouldn't have asked the nigga just to ask for clarification. I said, show me exactly how you was, but nigga, keep your pants on. But show me how you was. I'm trying to see if I'm tripping or not. And that nigga said he literally, here go your toilet bowl. That nigga said he climbed down, 1 foot on this one, turned 1 foot on that one, and started peeing, and Mac woke up. And I was like, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. And that, bro, that shit, some of this shit might sound funny, but bro, can you imagine how scared the average nigga would be? You got a crazy ass nigga telling you your feet better not touch my floor. You get your ass beat for trying to take a piss in the middle of the night. Like, that's dangerous, bro. That's why it's best. I encourage everybody, stop doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
Stop, try to the best of your ability. Start the streets. It's your boy Bill, I'm gone. What's up, brother? What's up, sister?
Well, like I said, stay out of jail, bro. Yeah, people around my age, right? People I go to school with think it's so fucking tough to act gangster and shit like that. Act like you whore, act like you from the hood. Niggas be living in bigger houses than I do, carrying around guns and shit, bro. Y'all niggas not hard, gang. That shit don't make y'all hard, bro. Y'all niggas really scared as shit, bro. But hey, that's gonna be it for this video, y'all. Stay freaky, y'all.
Tired of looking at, and that's why I be texting you.